Hi everyone, and welcome back to As They Grow Up. My name is Samantha, and today we're going to be doing another grocery haul. For this week's grocery haul, I went to Walmart and to our local grocery store. So what I normally do is I'll go to Walmart first, and sometimes our local Walmart has been out of stock a lot of times on some of the things that we need. And so I take what I can't get from my list there, head over to the local grocery store, and I can usually find it there. Plus, there are some things that I just prefer to buy at our grocery store that's local. So that's just how I do that. But let me first start out with our menu. So our menu this week is we're going to be doing smoked brisket with collards and mac and cheese. And real quick, with the brisket is what we do is when we smoke brisket, we usually smoke like 4 briskets at a time. And we actually get those at our local farm store. And they normally, sometimes like specials, they'll have really good deals. And so we'll buy it in bulk. And then we smoke them all at one time. Well, clearly our family can eat all of that at one time, so we divide it up into meals. And it's amazing how many meals we can get out of that. So the brisket has already been smoked. It's been smoked probably about a month we smoked that. So I'm just going to be pulling that, and then I'm going to be cooking to go alongside of that, collards and mac and cheese. We are also going to do beer brats this weekend with some french fries. So it's just going to be quick and easy. We are getting an unexpected high of 73 for this weekend, which is very, very unusual for Western North Carolina. Normally in this time of year, we are not in the 70s. We're not even in the 60s this time of year. Usually we're in the mid 50s at the highest. So we're going to take advantage of that, and we decided to grill. Normally when we grill, we do steaks or burgers or even turkey burgers. And we thought, well, you know what? Since we have been given this random beautiful day, we'll try something different, and that's why we chose to do the beer brats. We haven't done those probably in about 2 months, so we decided to do beer brats, and I'm just going to toss in some french fries, and that's that with that meal. We're also going to take advantage again of the next day with nice, beautiful weather, and we are going to grill some chicken and steak that I'll have marinated for 24 hours on the grill, and we're going to have some chicken and steak tacos, and with that, I'm going to do a side of rice and beans, and so we try to grill on the weekends because our week schedule is so hectic that we don't always get time to do that through the week. So anything that involves grilling, we do it on the weekends. We are also going to be doing chili. So we are getting this beautiful weather, and then Monday is going to be followed with 10 degrees lower. So I think we're supposed to be in the 50s, maybe 60. So we're going to be cooler, and it's going to be raining all day long. And so unless something changes, we have chili planned for that day. It just seemed like a great day to have chili because we're going to be warm we've been really beautiful weather all week, and then we're going to be hit with rain and cooler weathers. So chili worked, and then we're also going to be having beef stroganoff, and last but not least, we're going to be doing pizza. We try to do pizza at least once a week, but honestly, we've not had it this time since Luke's birthday. So it's been about 2 weeks, maybe a little more, since we've done pizza for them, and I'm surprised they've not complained, but it just takes a big chunk. So pizza usually takes around 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and that's just for the dough. Not counting, the cooking and the preparing of the dough. So I try to have a window there, and if I'm going to have a busy week, then pizza just kind of gets pushed aside. But it has made it back on the menu this week. So pizza is for sure on the menu, and then what we do is we'll pick one night through the week, and then we'll have leftovers. What's not ate gets frozen. Like with a chili, it's going to make a huge amount. And so with that huge amount of chili that's left over, I'll divide it, and I can usually get 4 additional meals out of that we can eat off of. All right, so I'm going to turn you around and let you see what we picked up today. Okay, so here is the Walmart haul. I think I mentioned I'm going to break it up into 2 because it would not fit. So we'll start with the produce. We've got avocados. So I've got 5 avocados, a bell pepper. I have a red pepper. Jalapenos, go figure, when my jalapenos finally stop producing, I need fresh jalapenos. And cilantro, my goodness, celery. And I also have 2 bags of collards. And we have half and half. And here are 2 packs of cheese. I'm actually going to be cutting this up for the boys' snacks this week for cheese cubes. Butter, cream cheese, a cheddar cheese. This is going to be for the mac and cheese we're making this week, and so we'll just half and half, and the cream cheese actually. Some Colby Jack cheese, some Gouda, We've got some whipped cream because somebody requested it for their hot cocoa, who was standing here beside me. And Ezekiel bread. I've got the bite-sized tortilla chips. That's going to be for our chili. Coffee. I've got, we also have some refried beans. The boys like, for a quick lunch, they like bean burritos. So I always like to keep that on hand. Some beef broth, tomato paste. I usually keep that in stock in the pantry, but every time I use one, I buy another one, and I'm actually pulling it this week, so I'm going to be buying another. So I went ahead and bought one for that. 2 things of chili beans, and then there's the spicy chili beans. Same with the diced tomatoes. I always keep them in the pantry because we actually use a lot of tomato-based products, foods. So I have diced tomatoes I'm going to be pulling 2 from the pantry. Once again, that's how I keep our pantry stocked. I replace it with the 2 I'm going to be pulling. Brats, we're going to have beautiful weather this weekend, and Ryan had mentioned he'd like to grill something different than our usual, so we decided on brats. Italian sausage, hand soap, I was completely out. Our toothpaste we were out of, dishwasher pods, toilet paper, we have bacon, pizza, breakfast. This is actually going to be used in a couple of dishes I'm going to be making this week. And then bread. So this is all we ended up getting from Walmart for that. And I can't remember. I think it was like $140. So next up, I'll be showing you what we picked up at Ingles for the week. All right, so cleared all the Walmart off. And so here is what I got at our local grocery store, our Ingles. Got lettuce, onions, tomato. I got a red onion because I'm going to make some pickled red onions to go on our tacos this week. Cilantro, unsweetened vanilla almond milk, some chocolate oat milk. I also, this is a local farm, somewhat local to us. It's 2 hours away. But anyway, I always pick up their sausage. It's so good. So I got 4 packs of that. Also, from the or ground beef, and I love when I find it marked down because it's usually $8.98. So when I find it for $6.28 a pound, I'll usually grab some. So I have 4 of those. Also, they had turkey, so I got the 93% lean turkey. Also, I timed it at a pretty good time, so they had a lot of things on sale. Some flat iron steak, we'll use this, and the chicken breasts were actually on sale as well for $10.71. So we're going to make some steak and chicken tacos as part of our menu. I also got the flour tortillas, the burrito size as well. And then I get this for the kids, but I always get the flavor I like as well. So I got the Waterloo, some black cherry sparkling water, and then some LaCroix orange. They weren't with me, so I picked out the orange because I'm not sure what LaCroix flavors they like. So this was what we got from our grocery store. So that was our grocery haul for the week. And the total for our grocery store and Walmart, it was around $245. Our grocery store was around $100 and Walmart was $145. It was a little more than what I had wanted to spend this week, but it was kind of hard to pass up those good deals as far as the discounts with the meat at our grocery store. This also will be more than a week's worth of groceries that I'll probably end up stretching it to a week and a half. And sometimes I can go 2 weeks. I just build on what's left over to create more meals is usually how we do that. So if anyone has any questions, I'd love to hear them. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.